We live in a surveillance state. Your routines, your habits, your movements, your location, what you watch, what you buy, all of this data is constantly being extracted, collected, non-stop. Every time you log in, log out, check in, check out, it is being recorded. Whether or not this makes you mad is beside the point. Frankly, I like it when ads are targeted to things that I'm actually interested in. But like it or not, the cost of being constantly watched is real. I am old enough to remember life before cell phones and before computers. There's a special kind of peace that comes from being unobserved, having personal time or private conversations that aren't being eavesdropped on by our technology. There's a certain magic in having a secret. It's a kind of peace that I didn't realize I needed until I got into foraging. When you're foraging, the trees don't care if your hair's a mess, the weeds can't tell what brand your shoes are, and every time you harvest wild food or toss native seeds into an abandoned lot, it's your little secret. You are interacting with a world that exists outside of the surveillance state. You're not being judged by the bugs or the birds or the plants. They don't care if you're cringe. Well, the squirrels care. The squirrels care if you're cringe. Mind your business around the squirrels. But being outside, getting outside of your routines, getting away from your phone, away from your computer, you know this. I mean, logically, you know this already. But I cannot describe to you the deep sense of peace that will permeate your being when you have that time that is not being tracked, just between you and nature. So get out from under the surveillance and find your peace. And since you made it all the way to the end of the video, I've got a targeted ad for you. My book, Eco-Punk Foraging, How to Use Wild Plants for Food, Medicine, and Crafts by Melanie Weird. And in here, I do actually talk about the details of how to extract yourself from underneath that surveillance state, how to get outside and do it safely, whether you're alone, whether you're with a friend, how to get out there and actually have that unsurveilled, unwatched time to yourself so that you can find that peace again. All right, it's available on Amazon, and I'll see you next time.